time for another episode of the BBC's So You Want to Be a Royal. Do these regular people have what it takes?
I've literally been waiting for this moment my entire life. I've even been making people call me Prince, but that was long before I knew I was going to be on this show, so...
Yeah, that's like high teas and playing croquet. I think I can manage that.
I don't really want to be a royal, but my grandma said I had to do it, so...
First, they must master the unique wave. Stunning. How are their ribbon cutting skills? Brilliant. And perhaps most importantly, the ability to wear a fascinator with poise. Impeccable. All right, being a member of the British royal family. Being a member of the British royal family is about more than just waving and very nice accessories. And it's also a job you're not very likely to get, unless you're born into it or you happen to marry someone who is.
Well, you never know.
England's had a royal family for about 1,200 years. The title of king or queen was usually passed down from parent to eldest child, sometimes literally to a kid. Unless the reigning monarch didn't have any kids, in which case the crown went to their closest living relative when they died. Or were killed.
Wait, what?
Oh, don't worry, that hasn't actually happened for a while.
Okay, so what even does the job involve?
Good question. Well, you don't actually get to tell everybody what to do. The UK and all of the Commonwealth countries, including Australia, are constitutional monarchies, which means that while the Queen is the head of state, it's the elected governments that make the decisions. But that doesn't mean it's all tea and cucumber sandwiches. The Queen is actually quite a busy person. She carries out heaps of official engagements, she's the head of the armed forces, supports hundreds of charities and organisations, welcomes important guests, and makes the odd video call.
Good morning. Well, that's good morning to me. I don't know what time of day it is to you.
Her kids, grandkids, and other close family members are also expected to spend their lives meeting, greeting, cutting, and volunteering. But while there are some obvious upsides to being royal, like living in a nice house and getting a nice little salary, there are plenty of downsides, like not being able to choose your career or live life how you want to, and always being in the spotlight. That's something that Prince Harry says he and his family really struggled with, and it's one of the reasons why he and his wife Meghan decided to step back from royal duties and move to a different country.
How you were trapped.
Trapped within the system, like the rest of my family are. My father and my brother, they are trapped. They don't get to leave.
It's been quite the controversy, but Prince Harry and Meghan aren't the first royals to step down. In 1936, King Edward VIII, Harry's great-great-uncle, abdicated from the throne, which meant he gave up being king so he could marry Wallis Simpson, an American woman who'd been divorced. It meant the crown passed to his little brother, the Queen's dad. As for Harry, while he's still technically a prince and sixth in line to the throne, he'll no longer be called His Royal Highness, and he and Meghan will have to earn their own money and pay for their family's security team. They have copped a lot of criticism from people who see the move as selfish and ungrateful.
I think they've done the wrong thing, and I'm sorry, really.
Others say the couple were treated badly and deserve to be happy no matter what family they're a part of.
I can see why they decided to denounce themselves from the royal family, because it's just not worth the hassle, is it?
While others, well...
We cannot care less.
Speaking of which...
Wait, where'd he go?
He's gone. He's left. Yeah, look, I actually don't think this royal thing is for me. I'm out.
I guess the crown is mine then? Yeah?
Cut.